Hi everyone, welcome to SuperGIS webinar. I'm Patty from SuperGIS Marketing Division and your host today. Today we are going to talk about SuperGIS Desktop, the main GIS software that assists our GIS professionals in their daily tasks. In the following 30 minutes, we will show you how natural resources management and other GIS related works could be benefited by SuperGIS Desktop and its extension. Our speaker today is Sydney, SuperGIS Product Specialist. Hi, Sydney.
Hello, everyone.
Sydney has a GIS master degree and is responsible of product development, especially GIS for desktop. So before we start, I would like to ask you to do a quick poll for us. Our first question today is quite simple. Have you ever tried SuperGIS software or SuperGIS app like SuperSurf, SuperPad before? Please help us to do a quick poll. Welcome back. Here I would like to share the poll result with you. It seems like 50% of our audience today have used SuperGIS software before, but there are still about 30% they haven't used SuperGIS software before, but it's okay. So here I would like to show you SuperGIS product roadmap so that you can understand what kind of role the SuperGIS Desktop plays in GIS structure. SuperGIS complete solutions cover from server, mobile to desktop GIS, and if you have ability to develop your own working environment, SuperGIS also has a developer solution for you. And today we will mainly focus on the desktop GIS. If you are interested in other solutions, you are always welcome to watch our previous webinars on YouTube. Simply search SuperGIS TV. So here is a quick view for you. SuperGIS Desktop is the full-function GIS software. It can assist you to perform GIS data creation, editing, and various analysis. And it also supports various data formats, so that you don't have to worry if your existing data cannot be imported to SuperGIS Desktop. Also, with SuperGIS Desktop, you can easily share map data with your coworkers, as we support different kinds of geodatabases. Besides common use tools, we also have a SuperGIS Desktop extension to meet various analysis demands. It includes 3D, network, spatial, biodiversity, and topology. And also the biodiversity analysis is also the unique analysis module that other GIS software doesn't have. We will show you later. And in this webinar, if you have questions, comments, feel free to share with us. You can either leave the message by GoToWebinar application or drop us an email. We will get back to you as soon as possible. And since the most of audience today are from India, you may also contact SuperGIS reseller in India, PSPL, directly. Okay, so
now it's my turn. Hi everyone, I'm Sydney and also the speaker today. In the following section, I will share 3 GIS applications to you to show you the possibility of GIS in sustainable development. Nowadays, the relationship between human and environment become nervous. As population group, humans extract many resources from natural environment. Humans also impact greater and greater on creature and their habitat. We human beings have many things from nature for granted, and such developing more can bring us a lot of convenience. However, this is not a good model for long-term development. We know that we live on a planet with limited natural resources. Thus, today we always some news about the overexploiting, overharvesting, and overdevelopment. This development model could deplete the local resources and even destroy the hope and results for long-term developing. Therefore, more and more countries and international non-governmental organizations gradually promote to match sustainable development. Today, we are going to briefly discuss 3 cats. 3 cats are using GIS solution to reach the sustainable environmental management. The first cat is in the south part of Taiwan. And in the south part of Taiwan, there is a village named Holong. The Holong is a rural place and is near the ocean. For a long time, the villagers lived on the fishing industry, but now only few local young people are willing to stay at their hometown. Fortunately, Holland Village had many good advantages for developing tourism, and central government decided to build the National Museum of Marine Biology and Aquarium. This museum became a famous tourism site and bring lot of working opportunity and money for local people. And more developers try to build the hotel in the neighborhood to make money from tourism. One of the developers intended to build a hotel next to the museum at photo show to you. The area with blue boundary is the land to be hotel. And you can see this is really a good site. It's near the beach and also near the museum. Thus, the hotel guest can view the vast ocean scene and visit museum with it. But the land to be hotel is also the precious habitat for land crab. According to the ecologist, the land to be hotel is biological rich and non-human disturbance. And the surveying result implied there are almost 30 kinds of land crab rely on this place. So this place is believed to be the best place for land crab. The dilemma is local people gladly support this development, even though they know this area is also the precious habitat for land crab. So how to strike the balance between the need of villagers and protect the environment become a hard issue for authority. Therefore, the environmental parties seek to use GIS solution to find where is most dense area for land crab, and then use this result to set out the protected area to maintain the habitat for land crab. The data they have include the location of sampling point, and they use the kriging analysis to know the distribution of land crab around that area. Now I'm going to use SuperGIS Desktop to show you how to use kriging analysis in SuperGIS Desktop. Now you can see this is the interface of SuperGIS Desktop. And the area with blue boundary is the land to be hotel. And let's see the detail about this land. This land is going to be separated into 3 parts. One is designed for hotel, and the middle part is designed for to be the parking lot, and the left one is for the staff building. And the ecologists do the survey about this place, and you can see the cross mark represent the location of sampling point. And the sampling point include the information about the density and the type of land crab and the number of land crab. Now I'm going to use the Spatial Statistical, then use the kriging in that, and to find where is most dense area for land crab. And for the input data, you have to choose the sampling location. And then for the value field, input the density data. For the XY field, choose the XY coordinate. And then just click Next, because the default setting is the universal kriging. So it is very simple to get the result. Okay, now you can see this is the kriging result. And now we know the distribution of land crab. And then you can see the most dense area is also the part for parking lot. So the environmental party try to persuade the developer and authority turn this part into conservation land. And for the parking lot, they will find other 3 places for compensation area. The developer could choose one of compensation area at parking lot. And now the developers is going to use alternative solution, and the government is allow this alternative solution with certain condition. The developer have to change constructing way for conservation, and also authority will regularly investigate this place once the number of land crab reduce than less than half. The construction should be stopped without any reason. The CAT is still ongoing, and now the environmental party is trying to seek better solution by using our network analysis now. I hope in the future I could get more good news about these cats.
Okay, thank you, Sydney. In the first part, Sydney has shown us how to use SuperGIS Desktop's analysis tool to find an alternative location in hotel and a parking lot building, so that the habitat of land crabs can be well reserved. Okay, it's our time to take a short break. In this short break, please also help us to do a quick poll. Our question number 2 today is, what's your main concern while choosing GIS software? Well, I can see that GIS users may not change their working process that easily, but you can still help us to understand the real user needs so that we can bring those advantages back to you. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. Hi everyone, welcome back. Here I would like to share the poll result with you. There are 40% of our audience today. Their main concern while choosing GIS software is convenience and functionality, and 30% say that technical support and training resources are the most important things. And there are about 20% of our audience today say that the most important thing is price and budget. Okay, we heard that, thank you. And let's take back to Sydney.
Okay, after short break, now it is time to move down to the second cat. The second cat is issues about how to sustain agricultural development. In Taiwan, the underground water is mainly water source for agriculture. Without the recharge of underground water, the farmers have to pay a lot of money by using tap water. Also, lacking of underground water would cause a subsidence and increase the possibility in flooding. Therefore, we have to know the recharge area and conserve recharge area to prevent the damage on the source of underground water. One of hydrology research team focused on underground water recharge area conservation issue, and they use the spatial analysis to calculate the sum of hydrological index, and like they use SuperGIS spatial analysis to analyze the index like the land use, permeability coefficient, the average annual rainfall, the geologic density, and so on. And then they give each index a weight and then sum out the value of index. The data they use include the distribution of river, land use, and the rainfall temperature information from the weather station. And now I'm going to use SuperGIS Desktop to show you how they calculate the index and to know where is the conservation area. Okay, to save your time, we have prepared the index in advance, and the index includes 6 index. And now I'm going to use raster calculator to sum up the total value of index. The raster calculation is one of function in spatial analysis. The spatial analysis provides that of tools, like you can use the surface analysis to get the information about the slope, aspect, the hill shape, the view shape of the specific area from landform data and other landscape characteristics. And if you are a hydrologic, you can apply your raster vast landscape and hydrological data, and then obtain hydrological information like the direction of flow, the length of flow, and the watershed. And if you have many raster data for analyzing, you can use diverse tools like the image generalization function, the extraction function, and the reclassify function in the spatial analysis. Now we are going to use the raster calculator to know the total value of index. Okay, the calculation is very simple. Just sum all index. Oops. Index 3 plus index 4 plus index 5. Okay, then click evaluate. Now you can see the result is shown out quickly. By the research team, they suggest that now let's see the result. The lighter color represents the higher value, and the darker green color represents lower value. And according to the research team, they suggest the area more than 50 is high recharge area, so it is a place have to conserve. So we use extraction function to extract the area. Okay, type more than 50. Okay, the result is shown up quickly. So now we know where is the high recharge area. So we can know where is high recharge area. So it is a good reference for the government. They can use this result to set up the conservation area and protect the quality and the quantity of underground water. And now, in previous case, we used GIS solution to strike the balance between environment and human, and also we use the GIS solution to find the high recharge underground water area. And now we are going to discuss the final issue to know the situation about the ecosystem and map better land use plan for rest species. Therefore, we can map the sustainable land use and environment management. The land use is the key to the link between the human and environment, yet the relationships are dynamic, highly content dependent, and it is hard to identify the relationship. If we have better understanding of ecosystem and know the relationship between the ecosystem and land use, we can make a better decision while planning the urban land use. And due to the increasing interaction between different countries, the invasion of invasive species become a common issue. Invasive species have the tendency to spread, which is believed to cause the damage to the environment or human. In Taiwan, there are many invasive species free to original species. The Cratis mina is one of the examples. It is an original species, but now it is classified as rare protected species due to the invasion of invasive species like the Java mina and the common mina. Therefore, we try to use GIS technique to first understand the biodiversity system and then uncover the relationship with land use. We want to understand how they distribute spatially and what is that relationship to the land use. In this way, we can map a better land use plan for minas. To understand the biodiversity system, we use the data representing the bird location, and this data is collected by the volunteer. The data include the location of common mineral, the cretaceous mineral, and the Java mineral. And then we perform the biodiversity analysis, which is an inclusive extension in SuperGIS Desktop to find the richness index, the evenness index, and the Sherman index. And this index can help us understand the biodiversity system. Before implementing, I want to take a little time to explain the meaning of each index. The richness index simplified represents for the number of species at a specific location, and the evenness are the measure of relative abundance of different species in an area, which means that if the number of each species are similar, then the evenness will be high, as shown the figure here. And the Sherman index is an index for biodiversity. Place high richness and evenness will result high Sherman value. And now I'm going to use SuperGIS Desktop to calculate a tree index. Oops. And this is our data. The data we have include the cretaceous mineral, a Java mineral, and common mineral distributed like this. And we will use biodiversity analysis in the SuperGIS Desktop to find the richness index, evenness index, and the Sherman index. And open up the biodiversity analysis. For the sample area, include the study area data, and for the species data, include the species data. Okay, for the analyst field, include the species data, and then select the index you want to analyze, and then just click OK. To save your precious time, we have prepared the result in advance. Now let's see the result of richness analysis. Okay, the green color represents low richness index, and the red color represents high value. And now let's see the evenness index. Okay, and now let's see the Sherman index. And you can see that in this area, the richness index is very high, but the evenness index is very low. Why is that? And according to the ecologist, it's my result from the avoided behavior. The cretaceous mineral is trying to avoid the invasive common mineral and Java mineral. So they tend to cluster at different places. Now we know the relationship between the three kinds of mineral. How about the relationship between minerals and land use? So let's take a closer look in northern Taiwan. In the zone A, you can see the Sherman index is relatively low. And we find that the land use in this area is mainly for commercial and residential use. And in the zone B, the Sherman index is high, and we find that the land use type in this area is almost mountain, riverside, or forest. Therefore, it is easy to know that minerals tend to live areas with dense vegetation. When urban planners reorganize the land use, they have to list more environmental friendly spots for minerals.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. Cindy just showed us how SuperGIS Desktop and its extension assist the natural resource management with advanced analysis tool, so that you are able to dig out more hiding factors and visualize it on the map. And besides those back office processing works, we understand that some of you are also need to collect data on the field. You will need collect and edit data, efficiently capture accurate data with GPS functions, manage map layers conveniently, and also integrate with enterprise GIS. So here I would like to show you our best mobile GIS choice. As you can see here, we have a different application across iOS, Android, and the most popular handheld system, Windows Mobile. With newly added functions like N-Trip and external GNSS supported, you can easily capture the GIS data with high accuracy. And considering there are some of our participants are not familiar with SuperGIS solution, here I would like to share our worldwide successful story with you. As you can see here, Brandenburg Forest Office in Germany selects SuperServe for Android to organize their forest inventory teamwork, and also like a National Irrigation Authority in the Philippines utilize SuperGIS Desktop to evaluate the irrigation planning and billing for agricultural development. Also, I especially list some of our users in India here for your reference, like the Ministry of Public Works, Central University of Karnataka. More user reference can be found on SuperGeoTech website, but it's more welcome for you to try it by yourself. So after today's webinar, if you still have questions or simply want to learn more, you can go to SuperGIS free online courses. Simply search SuperGeo TV on YouTube or visit our website. And also SuperGeo GIS Forum is here to help you if you have a manipulation questions. Okay, thank you all today. The presentation slide will be available on SuperGeo website, and the video will be uploaded to SuperGeo TV on YouTube in 2 to 3 days. Don't forget to subscribe it to get the latest information. We hope to see you very soon in the next webinar. See you.